Can you slide under? I don't care who you are. I need somebody. Now. The voice came from the next stall in the library bathroom, low and cracking. And when I bent down and saw the puddle spreading toward my shoe, I realized it wasn't water. I froze with my hand on the latch. Are you okay in there? No. I think it's coming. A gasp, then a sound I'd never heard a person make before, like an animal. Please, I can't do this alone. I knew that voice. It was Priya, the quiet girl from my second period lit class, the one whose belly had gotten rounder all semester while everyone traded looks and nobody said a word to her face. I was 17, and the most medical thing I'd ever done was put a band-aid on my little brother. But she was crying, and she was alone, and my feet moved before my brain caught up. I crawled under the divider onto the cold tile. Priya was gripping the metal bar on the wall so hard her fingers had gone bloodless, sweat dripping off her chin. And then I looked down and my stomach dropped out of my body. There was already a head, blood on the seat, on the floor, everywhere, and she was making those deep, grinding groans that scared me worse than the blood did. This was happening. In a school bathroom under buzzing lights with somebody's initials keyed into the stall door. I kept thinking stupidly that none of this could be real. I'll be right back, I swear, I said and bolted. I ran down the hall to Ms. Okafor's room, my history teacher, the one adult I trusted not to lose it. I threw her door open in the middle of a lecture and 30 heads snapped toward me. I need you, right now. It's an emergency. She read my face in half a second and was already moving, telling her class to stay put. By the time we got back, the sounds were louder, and doors up and down the hall were cracking open, kids leaning out to see what the screaming was. Ms. Okafor pushed into the stall and went calm and certain in a way I'll never forget. I've got you, sweetheart. Breathe with me. She's getting the nurse. That was my cue. I ran for the front office faster than I have ever run in my life. I burst into the nurse's office and there, of all people, sat Devin. The senior everyone knew was the dad, the one who'd made it his whole personality, telling anyone who'd listen he'd be a father before graduation, holding an ice pack to a sprained wrist. Priya's having the baby, in the bathroom, now. His face drained gray and he doubled over and was sick into the trash can. The nurse grabbed her kit and we ran, Devin stumbling behind us. Half the school had gathered by then. The nurse dropped to her knees in the stall and took over, counting Priya through it. Devin hovered in the doorway looking like he might faint. One hand braced on the door frame. That's when Priya grabbed my wrist and yanked me down close, her voice a raw whisper only I could hear. You have to get him out, please. He can't be the one who sees. He won't understand what he's looking at. My blood turned to ice. Before I could even breathe, the nurse was chanting for her to push. And out in the hall, the crowd of kids picked it up like a chant at a game. Push! 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 I tried to pull Devin away, told him he looked sick, told him to get air. He wouldn't move an inch. That's my kid in there, he kept saying. His kid. I felt sick knowing what was coming. The baby came all at once. One last scream from Priya, and then a new sound cut through everything. A tiny, furious cry that made the whole bathroom go dead silent. Even the crowd outside stopped chanting. The nurse wrapped the baby in the only thing we had, brown paper towels, and laid the bundle against Priya's chest while she sobbed and shook. And that's when every single person in that doorway saw the same thing at the same time. Devin was pale as paper, and the baby, perfect and screaming and alive, was unmistakably black.